What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void Horror Podcast. I'm Alex, and today we're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of Haunt from 2019. Now, there was a movie that came out in 2014 called Haunt as well, and it's this movie. But today, we're going to be talking about this movie. So, this movie was directed by two directors, and it's Scott Beck and Bryan Woods. Both of them have worked on a feature film called The Bride Wore Blood, which I've never even heard of. But Scott Beck actually did write the screenplay and the story for A Quiet Place. So you know that you can expect some breadth of talent in here. The cast is actually pretty unknown for the most part, although there is Katie Stevens, who was in Faking It. She was also in CSI Immortality, and she's in that new Lars Klevberg movie called Polaroid. He's the director of the Child's Play reboot that just came out. Also, you have Will Brittain, who was in Everybody Wants Some. He was also in Kong Skull Island and a TV series called Colony. Now, the story unfolds like a lot of typical haunted horror movie attraction films, I guess you would call it, would be, where, you know, they go to a haunted house and, of course, things don't turn out the way that they're supposed to be. And, of course, they get trapped in. And, of course, these bad things happen. But the way this movie does it is so freaking good. It's like the audio, the sound, the direction, the acting, all come together to form this, like, amazing film that I was not expecting. Like, I am really impressed by this film, guys. You know these guys know what they're doing, it seems like, because, like, I just felt, like, so immersed in this environment, and the way that they did things, leading you down one road and then showing you a different road, the way that they kind of pulled you into this environment and made the viewer and all of the talent feel this strong vibe, it was really, really palatable, and it was really well done. The acting is so not distracting at all. For a film that I thought I was not even going to like, a trailer that I saw was like, man, I'm not really interested. The acting was really pretty impressive for some pretty unknown people that do borrow from some of the heavy horror tropes. There's really only one big one that I can think of that you know where it's going to go and what's going to happen with it. But I seem to forgive this movie for that, because the amount of tension and build that they had with this movie. In fact, there were moments in this film where they had the scary part in the middle of a room, and all the actresses and actors were all weirded out by it as much as the viewer, me, and my experience, because it was very drawn out, and I thought that was awesome. Because honestly, sometimes that can be done wrong, and it just doesn't feel right, or maybe the music's off, or the camera works wrong, or something like that. Nothing distracted me from it. I was able to sink in, and it almost had like a thriller vibe, with a slasher vibe, with a sort of Saw vibe, and this extra thing thrown in there that was a nice twist that gave this movie just a pop that it needed, I think. When I was done watching this, I was just elated. You know that feeling you get when you get really excited about a good movie? That was me. And I was like, oh, this is good. This is actually really good. And I was not expecting that. And let's not forget, there is gore in this film. So that makes me very happy. And the practical effects, the actual makeup design and stuff that they did was really awesome. The fact that they were using just regular masks like you would buy at a cheap Halloween store makes the movie feel almost like it's too typical, but it actually makes it kind of better, and it even goes further. I'm teetering right now on maybe like a 9 because I'm so excited about this film. But it could be an 8.5, maybe 9, somewhere in there. All the stuff combined, working together, actually made this film a very enjoyable one for me. Very impressed. It's available for rent right now on digital, and I think it's in some theaters still. But it's $5.99, I think, on Amazon to rent it. I would highly recommend you checking it out, and definitely going to be picking this one up for Blu-ray. So without a doubt, I'm super excited and pumped about this. Expect it maybe to be at the end of the year here. I guess we'll see. Guys, what do you think? Have you seen the movie? Are you excited about seeing the movie? Have you heard good things, bad things? What did you hear about this film? What did you think about the trailer when you saw it? I'll put a link to it down below. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you enjoy what I had to say today, and I hope you enjoy the film too if you go to see it. Other than that, thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, long live the void.